Man, this pretty much new. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another Arc Garage video. Today we're gonna be checking out this 6,000 kilometer Busso turbo V6 engine. We're gonna take the valve covers apart, we're gonna check out the timing belt and inspect the cylinder walls using a camera. Now of course I have to inspect this engine before I put it into my Alfa 166 project, and I just couldn't miss the opportunity to show you the insides of this engine. I'm just gonna pop off this cover real fast. And first what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna undo one of the spark plugs and we're gonna check out a cylinder walls. My main concern is that moisture somehow got inside the engine, and the reason why I think that are these intake pipes. You can see that even though they are chrome, they are heavily pitted with corrosion, so hopefully we will not find any signs of corrosion inside the engine. So I'm just gonna undo this spark plug. And now using this camera we're gonna inspect the cylinder walls. Alright, I don't know how well can you see it, but I can still see the crisscross pattern left by the machine, so this looks very good, and I gotta admit I'm more than happy with it. As I said, my main concern was that the moisture somehow got inside the engine. I don't know how well this engine was stored and how somebody took care of it. Now you can see the machined lines that I'm talking about. Of course we got some carbon deposits on top of the cylinder, but that is normal. So as I said, I gotta admit I am more than happy with the condition of the cylinder walls. Next, let's take the valve cover off and let's check out the condition of internal components. Now before I show you the state of that 6K Busso engine, we need something for reference, and this is a 200K kilometer, the same V6 turbo Busso engine, and you can see the state of the cylinder head. Man, this pretty much new. Wow, I gotta admit I'm pretty much speechless. You can see that all of the components of this engine head are pretty much new. There is no any sign of wear, there is no oil sludge or anything like that. There's a little bit of oil deposit here, but nothing too major. And I gotta admit, this engine is probably in the best conditions of pretty much all of the engines that I've worked on. Alright, so before starting up this engine, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lubricate every single moving component. Besides that, I'm gonna pull out all of the plugs. I'm gonna put some fog oil inside of the cylinders. The main reason behind that is that all of the oil that was here before collected down inside the oil pan, so these components that you can see are not lubricated at all. Now besides that, there is no play in these valve guides, so that's a great indication also of the state of the engine. The engine overall is dirty and it's covered with dust, but you can see even these spark plug leads, they are new, they still have all of the numbers on them. Like all of these hoses, this turbo hose, this is pretty much new. Like all of these power steering hoses, you can see that they still have their factory writing on them, and they still have that pretty much new color. Now besides all of the accessories that I got with the engine, we also got the clutch assembly. Now I can see a little bit of corrosion here, but that is nothing too major. And also we got our Garrett turbo. Now I already inspected it for any play, and this doesn't have any play whatsoever. Now on the side of the engine, you can see that all of these pulleys still have their factory finish. We even got the factory markings here. This belt is pretty much like new, but one thing that I wanted to check out the most is gonna be the state of the timing belt. So I'm gonna remove this cover and we're gonna check that out. Now, as you can see, under the timing belt cover, we got a bunch of dust, dirt, and debris. So I'm gonna probably have to take the bottom cover off, the serpentine belt off, and I'm gonna have to clean this whole thing out. Now the thing here is this belt still feels rubbery and it looks basically like new. So should I replace this belt and tensioner? I don't know. I would replace it just to be safe, but you let me know down in the comments below if I should do that. Now besides the engine, I got the gearbox from that same car. So and there you go, my friends, that's gonna be a 6,000 kilometer Busso engine for you. And now if you wonder how I know for sure that this engine has only 6,000 kilometers, well, the ECU from this engine was installed in my last Alfa Romeo 166, on which I was able to check the mileage, and the mileage readout was 5,000, between 5 and 6,000 kilometers. So there you go. Anyway, that would be all for this video. I hope you find it interesting. If you did, hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of car enthusiasts.